Hello and welcome to Forex Flow weekly analysis for September 23rd to 27th. We have very good trade setups for the coming week and I'll be talking about those in a few minutes. And the forecast that was given last week was also very profitable for the traders who are working with me, and the feedback that I have received through email and the text messages, I'm glad the traders were able to make good profit. Now before we start our first pair EURUSD, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you can continue to get these videos. Here on the EURUSD, we know that the interest rates were cut by Federal Reserve and our expectation was that the price would go down. And the last week I was saying that the price was clearly rejected with this 61.8% retracement. As we have seen, the price hit there and it got rejected. And then we have seen the prices going down. Our forecast was the price would go down to 109.50. And on Monday or Tuesday, we have seen the price went down to 109.90 and then it was going up and down. And that's with the EURUSD, we know that it's very choppy. And here we have seen that the price is going up and down, and it's really not easy for the long-term traders to enter into a buy or sell trade. However, for day traders, I think they were able to make good profit between this orange line and the support at 110, about 80 pips of trade either side. Here I would also like to talk about this orange line that I set up here. You have seen that every time price reaches there, it is rejected. We have seen that the price is going up to this orange line, then it comes down. Again, it went up and it's coming down here. Also, this downward trend line is pushing the price downward along with this 50-day EMA. So we know that this rectangle area, which is marked here, it is acting as resistance and the price is not able to break above that. So I'm going to extend it a little bit further for the upcoming week so we know exactly where our price is going to struggle to go up. And this trend line is still valid, so we can extend it a little bit further to see if the price continues to get rejected here, then we know our direction is downward. However, all the indicators are showing right now that the price is heading downward, and our initial target is 109.50 with extension to 109 in the coming week. If the price bounces from 109.25, which was the previous low, then we can enter into a buy trade. But for the coming week, we'll be looking forward for the price to go down. If it continues to do up and down here, I think it's good for day traders to make 40-50 pips. But for the weekly traders, if you had enter here around 111, you can continue to hold your position, or around this orange line, which is 110.75 to 110.80, you can continue to hold your position, lock your profit and wait for the price to go down to 109.50 with extension to 109. One more thing I would like to highlight here is that we have seen within this channel the price has been going down, up, and we have seen this movement. So I would like to complete this wave, and we know that the price has gone up now and this move is completed. Now we are looking forward for the price to go down towards the bottom of this channel. That's for the EURUSD. Now we're looking at the USDCAD. Here we were saying that if the price bounces from this 50-day EMA, then you can enter into a buy trade. But we have this resistance area and the price would not be able to move up easily, and that's exactly what we have seen here. Now I'm going to extend this resistance area for this week. Now we'll see how the price reacts in the coming week. It may go up and down between this 50-day EMA and this resistance area. If it continues to go up, then we'll be looking forward for it to reach to this orange line. If it breaks above that, then our target would remain the same, 134 with extension to 134.50. If it breaks below this 50-day EMA, then our initial target would be 131.50 with extension to 131. Now looking at the Aussie dollar, here we were saying that if the price breaks below this 50-day EMA, then enter into a sell trade. We talked about this 61.8% retracement last week that was completed, and the traders who entered around this area 0.6750 had about 120-125 pips of profit. Now the traders who followed the forecast last week, if they had entered into a sell trade after the price break below 50-day EMA, then they should be holding their position with about 70 pips of profit, and they can continue to hold. Our forecast was that the price would reach to this orange line. Last week it did not reach, it's short of about 20 pips, but in the coming week it will complete that If it breaks below this orange line, then it'll go all the way down to the bottom of this previous low, which is at 0.6675. If it bounces from here, then you can close your sell trades and look for the price action. It may continue to do some consolidation in this area and then break downward, or it may bounce upward, and we'll analyze that later. But for the coming week, if the price goes down to this orange line, I would say lock your profit, wait for the price action. If it breaks below that, you can extend your profits. If it bounces from here, then close your trades. Now looking at the New Zealand dollar, here we were saying that if the price breaks below this orange line, then it will go all the way down towards the bottom of the previous low, which is at 0.6270. However, we have seen it has gone even further down to 0.6250. So the traders who follow the forecast and enter into a sell trade after the price broke below this orange line, they should have made about 90 to 100 pips of profit. And this trend will continue. As we know, there is a previous low of 0.61. Here we have to also look at the RSI. It's getting close to 20. So if you had entered into a sell trade around 0.6350, then you can continue to hold your sell position, lock your profit, and wait for the price to go down to 0.62. That's where you want to take your profit. If it breaks below that, then it may go down all the way to 0.61, which was the previous low. And at that time, we'll be looking forward to enter into a buy trade, and we'll analyze this pair again next week. Now looking at the Swiss franc. Here I've put this channel line so you can understand the price is actually moving between this channel, and as we have seen, it's going up and down. And last week our forecast was that if the price bounces from this 50-day EMA, since it's turning upward, and we know that this 20-day moving average has crossed this 50-day EMA, so this was a bullish indicator, and I was asking traders to enter into a buy trade. And we have seen that the price had gone up all the way towards the forecast that was given, 0.9975, with extension to 1.00. It did not happen last week, but we have seen the price reach to this level of the first target, and it was a very good buy trade with about 120 pips of profit. After the interest rates were cut, we have seen the price is dropping down. However, it is still staying within this channel, and as long as it gets support from this 50-day EMA, then we can continue to enter into another buy trade and wait for the price to go up to 1.00. If it breaks below this 50-day EMA, then we'll be looking forward to this upward trend. If the trend breaks, then we can close any buy trades and look forward to the sell positions, and we'll analyze that next week. But for the coming week, you can look forward to entering into another buy trade and hold your positions if the price goes up. Here we are looking at the pound USD. We were saying that the price would not go above this resistance area, this rectangle area, and that's exactly what we have seen here. Every time price is trying to break it, it gets rejected, although it broke above that, but it closed within this rectangle area. So for the coming week, I think the price is now heading downward. If you look at the trend, it's showing that the price has tried a few times and it got rejected. Now it's ready to go down, but be careful. This pair is very volatile. With any news from Brexit, market can turn against you, and the price can go up or down. So I would say start with a small position, enter into a sell trade, and then if the price goes below this orange line, then you can lock your profit and wait for the price to go down to this 50-day EMA. If it breaks below that, then the target would be 122.50 with extension to 121. But if it continues to do some consolidation in this area, then I think it's not a good trade setup for the weekly traders. Day traders may take some advantage of it for 50 to 100 pips up or down. But for the weekly traders, they should wait on the side and wait for a clear price action to make a long-term move. The next one is USD NOK. Here we were saying that the price would bounce from this 61.8% retracement, and that's what we have seen, although it dipped below a little bit, but then it bounced back and it's going up. And also we were saying that if the price is rejected from this orange line, then we can enter into a sell trade. It did not happen, and now we have seen the price has closed above this orange line. So in the coming week, I would say Stay away from this pair unless and until we see the price breaking below this orange line, then enter into a sell trade. If it goes up all the way to the top of this candle, then we'll be analyzing this pair for next sell trade. But at this moment, this pair is not a good trade setup for weekly traders. Now looking at gold, here we were saying that if the interest rates are cut by Federal Reserve, then the gold price would go up. And that's exactly what we have seen here. There was a chance to enter into a buy trade and make about 300 to 350 pips. And this will continue to go up now, as we have seen this solid green candle and it's closing above this 20-day moving average. So in the coming week, we'll be looking forward to 1530 with extension to 1545, which was the previous high. So with that, I'm going to close. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave your feedback in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.